Welcome, everybody, to the Good Dumb Fun Show.
What's up, man?
Dude.
You good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man.
You good?
I'm chilling.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Welcome back for episode 20. Hot off the Ethan Jones experience.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
Yeah, Patrick's sipping on a Ghost...
Sour strips, dude.
Let me clarify. Sipping on a Ghost brand energy drink. We should have had them sponsor our Spooktober.
This is probably my last one for a very long time.
Really? Good for you.
So,
yeah.
I'm getting into a new diet, and part of the diet involves fasting pretty regularly. And I learned that when you fast, in order to for your body to do all the fasting stuff, you can't really intake much of anything that would spike your insulin.
Right.
Which
so
I was like, let me get one more spike in.
Spiking your insulin is most of what that does.
It's gonna spike more than just my insulin here in a second. But how are you?
I'm good. Not fasting.
How was your weekend?
It was good. We had a little bit of a health scare. Thought one of the kids got sent home sick Friday.
Oh gosh.
Apparently that was the worst of it. Because
good.
he never had any more issues after that. So
great.
We had a good weekend. He's back in school today.
Very
cool. I don't know what happened, but he's fine. Probably teeth coming in. Just spiked a little low grade, but he's good. So hopefully he stays that way. Got a day off of work tomorrow as of the recording. So
let's go, dude.
Thank you, veterans.
Yeah.
Unironically, though, thank you to all those who have served and are serving. And I had a buddy of mine just officially became a Marine.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool.
Not sure if he listens to this, but shout out Jacob. Very proud of him. And he just went dark one day, and I'm like, man, I haven't heard from. We have a group chat. I'm not even joking. Yeah. So I knew back in January he mentioned that he was preparing for officer candidate school, and that was the last time he mentioned anything about it. So then he's trying to get his mile time down and all that, and then. A couple months ago, we have a group chat where it's just me and him and one other person. And I noticed, I'm like, I haven't heard from Jacob in forever.
Yeah, you're where are you at?
Dead silent in this group chat.
Yeah.
And then I get a message from his wife on Instagram saying he's in week 4 of officer candidate school. And she wanted me to send him a letter. And I was like, okay. And I started my letter. I'm like, hey, haven't heard from you in a while. Joking with him. But yeah, so he's done. He's a Marine. And, happy for him, so that's exciting. And then went to Home Depot for a minor thing.
Oh, no.
You know how it goes.
Yep.
Listen, it's not even... This is going to be like a M. Night Shyamalan twist right here. I go to Home Depot to get construction adhesive because the spacers between my tile and hardwood were coming loose, so I just wanted to glue them back down. While I'm there, Courtney calls me, microwave won't work. So I went for glue and came home with a microwave.
You didn't have that on your list.
No, I didn't see it coming. So
hey, you know what is good though? It was one trip.
That's true. And I didn't want to jinx it. So my dad came over yesterday and helped me install it because A, I didn't know what I was doing, and B, turns out microwaves are a 2-man job no matter what you do. Even if you're
what?
Unless you're the world's strongest man over here, how are you going to get the bolts in and hold the microwave up?
Oh, that's true. If you have to mount the microwave.
Yeah, it's mounted over the stove.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, first of all, don't judge me.
Mine's free hanging on the counter.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, you just plugged yours in.
Yeah, I was like, you started talking about how putting in a microwave is a 2-man job, and I was like,
yeah, one guy to unbox it, one guy to plug it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's hanging over the stove,
Okay.
Can't hide money.
That makes sense.
And sorry about it. But so, they're heavy. Not as the old one was heavier than the new one, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, we got that all done and never had to go back to Home Depot. We nailed it first try. Had to drill holes, got those right on the first try. So we it was measure twice, cut once. Yeah. We measured about 8 times.
Yeah.
Because me and my dad both know how we are.
Yeah.
And we're ready to drill. Or we're ready to cut.
Right.
Let's get to slicing,
Right.
But we know hey, we need one shot at this. So we ended up nailing it. So
Now imagine had you have got home with the glue and then it was oh, microwave's broke.
I would have been frustrated. Yeah. Thankfully, Courtney was trying to make some popcorn, and she was like, it won't pop the popcorn. And then she tried another bag of popcorn, wouldn't pop that one either. Put a glass of water in for like 3 minutes, still cold. So like it's just not.
It went from microwave to display piece.
Yeah, and I used it earlier that day, which is crazy. I heated up.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I heated up lunch with it, and it was fine. And then she goes to make popcorn, and
but now
so
you have
she
a
says,
display piece.
She says I broke it. She's like, you used it, and now it doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, now it's on the curb. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good, man. We didn't really do much of nothing. Wife was busy, had some events she was going to, so I was just at the house. I was just chilling.
Vibing.
I was just vibing, dude.
Yeah.
Like the old single days.
Yeah.
I did laugh because I was like, man, this is deja vu because my wife was gone. She's gone for most of the day. I'm in the office. I ain't got nothing going on. I'm playing video games. I go in and I open up. I'm like, I'm hungry. And I look, and the only thing that was readily available, like something that I could just throw in the microwave, was pizza rolls.
Nice.
And I laughed. And I said, I had to preface this true gamer moment because I opened that and saw the pizza rolls and went, what if, dude? And I opened the other door and there was one Mountain Dew left. Yeah,
I was going to guess Mountain Dew.
There was one Mountain Dew left, and I went, this is truly an inspired moment.
how did you cook the pizza rolls?
Now, normally, I cook them in the air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I put it in the microwave.
Okay, that must be nice. No, I'm just kidding.
You've got a brand new one.
I do, yeah. I got a brand new microwave.
Now, let me tell you, quick pizza roll hack.
Uh-huh.
Pizza rolls are best in the air fryer.
I agree.
The air fryer, I don't know what it is different about the air fryer, but every time I put it in the oven or the microwave, they become soft. But in the air fryer, they become crunchy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I'm like, this is the best.
Yeah, it's awesome. It goes air fryer, toaster oven, regular oven, microwave.
How do you cram pizza rolls into a toaster oven?
Not a toaster. I'm not talking about like you put slices of bread and they pop out. I'm talking about like a toaster oven.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking toaster.
Not a toaster. No.
I was like, you're just cramming like 2 pizza rolls in there and you're catching them as they fly out?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, you got to stay on your toes.
Got it.
Get them before they fall back in. Yeah, no, the oven is third place just for sheer amount of time that it takes because you got to preheat. Yeah. Then you got to cook it, and it's just not worth it.
And then most of the time you got to dig them around.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're a hefty boy, if you're eating like 30 pizza rolls,
right,
you got to like flip them around to get the underbelly cooked.
That's true. That's true. And then they explode out the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's part of it.
That is part of it.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, mine was a pretty casual weekend.
Good.
So I'm just prepping because, well, we've got tomorrow off. I don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Yep.
And then not this weekend in real time, not their time.
Right.
But in real time, not this weekend, but next weekend is my birthday, and I think my wife wants to do something.
Cool.
I don't know. I just want to, like, chill.
Eat pizza rolls and drink Mountain Dew.
Just chill. I might do that on my birthday, to be honest. I'll be like, I'm going to go through, like, a whole 50 count.
As is your right, as an American.
So, we got anything in the bag today?
We had a couple things. We got another we want Skip. So Micah said
naturally. Yeah.
Micah said Ethan is cool, but we want Skip.
Thank you, Ethan.
And Ethan was cool. One Small Step Adventures homework from this episode. Both in all caps. Both of you go to Subway, order a sub, put different things on each half, ask the employee if it's 2 sandwiches or 1. An unbiased professional opinion will settle this.
Unfortunately, I think not only I think this is going to be a like corruption runs deep and it's easier to do well, it's easier to do nothing than it is to do something, you know. Okay. When there's an injustice that occurs, It's easier to do nothing.
Sure.
So I think that if we do that, if I go to an establishment and I say I would like a foot-long Philly cheese and I change the ingredients and then I ask them at the end, they're like, well, I'm charging you for a foot-long because that's what you ordered. So I think they're not going to...
And you'd be like, how deep does this go?
I don't think they're going to grandstand on it and be like, well, actually...
Actually, it's 2 sandwiches because you put pickles on the left side.
So I think what I'll do is I'll make an order and then I'll be like, I'll add with philosophically between 2 humans here. And I know that most people are not going to want to have that conversation strictly because they're like, I'm at work.
Yeah. Like, sir, this is literally a Wendy's.
Yeah, sir. Sir, I'm just... Take your sandwich, please. Like, I don't want to talk to you.
I just picture you sitting in the corner with a newspaper, waiting for you to be the only customer in the shop. And
now that you're not busy.
And then you're like, all right, let me ask you a question. Take a seat. Also, I just mentioned my buddy became a Marine, right?
Yes.
So you and I are in proximity to, at work and at church, a retired Navy general.
Yeah.
If he said something and said, hey, I'm kind of the authority on this. I'm retired, but I've did this for a long time, and here's how this is. You're not going to go ask my buddy who just became a Marine to fact check the general, right?
Okay.
So if I, as the authority on sandwich artistry, once a sandwich artist, always a sandwich artist.
So I got to take it to the top of Subway.
You're not going to go talk to some guy who's currently slicing bread when I already established. Like, I think
so
that's
you're
my
a sandwich
main issue.
Veteran is what
exactly.
You're saying.
Yeah.
You're a sandwich veteran.
Yeah.
You're
now,
claiming
tomorrow's
that
not my day. I'm not saying tomorrow's my day, but I am saying that as someone who did this for a long time, I think
you were a sandwich
my
general?
My opinion carries some weight in this conversation, I think.
That's true.
So I've already established the Subway. Like if she said Jimmy John's or something, Quiznos, Jersey Mike's,
yeah,
like
trash.
But she said Subway. Like go to Subway and ask them. I've already spoken on this. That's all I'm saying.
So emotional, your voice broke.
I'm just saying.
You're about to cry right now.
I'm just saying.
Don't cry.
It means a lot.
It's okay. We've moved on.
This is, I almost said stolen valor, but that doesn't really apply here.
There isn't. It's quite the opposite.
Yeah.
You're like, I was in the trenches.
Yeah.
I was folding the sandwiches.
Yeah.
How many sandwiches do you think you made?
Oh, dude.
If you had to put a number on it.
I mean, it's definitely in the hundreds, but I would.
It's got to be more than that.
I mean,
thousands.
I was going to say minimum hundreds, but I'll put it between 1,000 and 2,000.
It's a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of wrong takes.
Well.
Okay. Let's move on.
Anyway.
We'll move on.
That's all we had from the mailbag today.
Okay.
But her idea was not bad, but
Yeah.
I wish she didn't say Subway because I'm like, I already spoke on this. Like, just rewind.
You're like, it's me.
Yeah, I am Subway.
I am Subway.
Yeah. Yeah. Jared's been out of the picture a long time.
Oh, gosh.
Like,
Yeah, nobody's calling him.
Nobody's asking him his opinions.
What are we talking about today?
I don't know, but we better move on.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, that does kind of lead us into... so, are you familiar with the First We Feast company?
Yes.
YouTube channel. They do hot ones.
Yes.
Where they, spicy questions and spicier wings. And
Yeah,
all
have
that.
us on.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Dude, Sean Evans, is that? I'm pretty sure that's his name. He's probably the best interviewer I've ever seen.
He's pretty good.
Like, he's so good, and it's fun to watch. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. But their Facebook page shared this a while back, and I saved it because I was like, we've got to talk about this guy on the show.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a man named Tom Ryan?
No.
Okay. Tom Ryan is an American hero.
Okay.
That everyone should know about.
Okay.
I didn't know about him until this. So let me tell you a little bit about Tom Ryan. He has a Ph.D. in flavor and fragrance chemistry, and he also spent time studying food science. In his early days, he worked with Duncan Hines, Folgers, and Jif before finally bursting onto the scene with Pillsbury, where he perfected frozen pizza crust. That's just where he got started. If you have a frozen pizza in your fridge or in your freezer right now, you can thank Tom Ryan.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, it gets crazier because this guy is like a secret genius. Because he's
the Einstein of food.
Yes. So then he goes on and he joins with Pizza Hut in the 1980s. Because the Pizza Hut, there was a Pizza Hut executive who told Tom Ryan, quote, "Everything that can be done with pizza has been done." So Tom Ryan joins, and you know what his response was? Cheese stuffed crust. This guy invented cheese stuffed crust.
We're going to add like a little framed picture of this guy.
I want it signed like a baseball card, dude.
Let's get him on the show, dude. Is he still alive?
I hope so. I'm going to email him today.
We need to figure this out.
I'm going to email him today.
Stuffed crust. I will, another hill to die on.
Yeah.
stuffed crust is the best crust of pizza you can get, and I don't care what anybody says. Flatbread, thick bread, I don't care.
Yeah.
Stuffed crust or bust.
I don't get stuffed crust as often as I should. Like, I just feel like I don't think about it. Like, I just like
tonight.
You're not wrong.
Let's get one for the pod.
Yeah.
We always, you know what? We're going to peel the veil back a little bit. We mostly do this on our lunch breaks.
That's true.
Like 99% of the time. We could eat.
We could just be smacking into the
so
microphone.
Annoying. Well, the problem would be that, like, we would have the pizza, and then right as one of us would go to eat, the other one would be like, so what do you think about this? I'm like, well, actually.
Give me a second.
Oh, gosh. We lose all our audio-only listeners.
Well, then, okay, so
this guy is a legend.
Yeah, so
already.
while he was with Pizza Hut, he also helped them expand their menu. He added breadsticks, chicken wings. He didn't invent these things. He's the reason.
So he's also a business revolutionary.
He's the reason. Yeah,
though.
he's the reason Pizza Hut adopted these things into their menu.
Yeah.
Breadsticks, chicken wings, meat lovers pizza. He's the one who encouraged Pizza Hut to develop a meat lovers pizza.
So not only is he Einstein, he's also like Bill Gates.
Yeah. You know what? The article I read about
Is
him.
he the most important man of the 20th century?
He might be. Wait, just wait.
Okay.
All right. So
It gets
then,
better.
Then he's like, hey, I don't want to be pigeonholed as the pizza guy. So he joins McDonald's. Just wait. You know what he did at McDonald's as their chief concept officer, by the way? Like, he was high up at McDonald's. They said, we need this guy on board right now. He is the man responsible for the McGriddle, the McFlurry, the fruit yogurt parfait at McDonald's. Okay. I don't think he didn't invent yogurt, right? And the dollar menu. He's the reason McDonald's has the dollar menu. Now, I did learn in business school that McDonald's was not the first to do the dollar menu, but they were an early adopter, kind of in response to the market, because I think it was Burger King, did the dollar menu first. And
Why do we not teach about this guy?
I can't believe I've never heard of this guy. Because
I mean,
this guy might
legit,
be, he might be my hero.
This guy's a superhero of food. Like, not only is he a genius, right? Because if we're talking, he's got a PhD in food science.
Yeah.
And he's
flavor and fragrance chemistry.
And he's done he's invented a lot of these different food flavored things.
Yeah.
And then just goes on. He's like, and by the way, I'm a pretty smart business guy too.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's just a genius.
Exactly. So then he moves on from McDonald's, goes to Quiznos.
Bro.
He created the Steakhouse beef tip and the prime rib sub. So I feel like that was just more of an elevation than an innovation.
He's just doing side quests.
He's like, let's just do better food.
He's like, I've done everything. Now I just got to do other stuff.
So finally, he launches his own chain. He said, I'm done helping these other fools. I'm gonna co-found a restaurant.
What is his
You want to take a guess?
Oh, let me think.
Think about what an innovative mind would do to a
fast food
to a pretty
chain.
normal food.
Yeah. Oh, let me think.
Let me know.
Did he do like Fazoli's?
No, but let me just tell you, he co-founded Smashburger. Yes. And Smashburger, famously, home of the Smashburger.
Yeah.
So you see Smashburgers all the time on these food channels. They're like, hey, we're making Smashburgers, and everybody's talking about. Yeah.
He's Dr. Smashburger.
He's the reason for the Smashburger. So, and if you don't know about Smashburgers, you basically put a meatball on a griddle and smash it down as hard as you can and hold it down for a little bit until a literal chemical reaction happens to the meat. It's called a Maillard reaction. And I knew this part. Like, I didn't know that it was Tom Ryan.
You're a connoisseur.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was Tom Ryan, but I knew about the Maillard reaction. And what happens is something happens between the meat and the hot plate that it's sitting on, and it basically develops that crunchy crust that gives the meat flavor that it brings out of the meat itself. So, like, that side of the Smashburger, you don't even have to season it. You only have to season the top side.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom Ryan.
Dude.
So, they should call it the Tom Ryan reaction. I don't know
he's like, I take it back. He's Einstein, but he's also Tesla. Because at the time, he brought, and that's the crazy, you want to talk, everybody is a lunatic until you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably went to somebody and said, I'm testing out this new idea. And I'm like, what's your new idea? And he's like, you smash the burgers until something different happens, and they're like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, we've been making burgers for years, Tom.
Yeah, and you're like, "Okay, whatever, nerd."
Watch this.
Yeah, and then makes
Yeah.
a revolutionary
Yeah.
way of cooking burgers.
Yeah.
Because that's something that just exploded.
Yeah, because like you think about like Burger King is flame broiling, McDonald's is like what, microwaving? I don't even know what they're doing. But the smash burger,
Whatever
I mean,
they find in the dumpster.
yeah, the smash burger, I mean, it really did
Big
change
on
things.
recycling.
So then he ends up selling smash burger to Jollibee Foods Corporation for $445 million. Dude's like, let me change the game and cash out real quick.
He said, "I'm over it."
Yeah.
He said, "I got to go do something else."
Yeah. So on this First We Feast thing I was looking at, one commenter said, "If the cheesy gordita crunch was attributed to him, this man would undoubtedly hold a Nobel Prize by now." And I agree because we've talked about this in the office. Taco Bell is always out here doing the most. Like
True.
Like the Crunchwrap.
Yeah.
The cheesy gordita crunch.
They're the mad scientist.
And I love it. And I honestly expected to find out Tom Ryan was behind all
The
that.
inventor of Taco Bell.
But he's not. He's not.
Okay.
So Taco Bell's, out here doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Imagine what Tom Ryan could do at Taco Bell, though.
Dude. He'd
There's
be like,
things we
"I
don't
figured
know
out
about."
how to make tacos walk."
Yeah, you've heard of a walking taco. Get ready for the walking, talking taco. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like
That is crazy.
But speaking about like just innovation in food, like the Crunchwrap at Taco Bell really was one of those things where people were like, "Oh, this is something new," even though it's the same ingredients.
Right.
Like you go to any like Taco Bell or any Mexican restaurant, like it's always basically going to be the same ingredients, just in different forms.
Yeah.
But like Taco Bell, whether it's the Crunchwrap or remember the quesarito?
Yeah.
Like who's out here trying stuff like that? Nobody's making a quesarito.
It's almost like art in a way.
Yeah, the
You just
double-decker.
You just keep throwing stuff together and
Double-decker
see
taco?
What pleases you.
Yeah. The double-decker taco seems like something I would have made in college just to get some extra calories. Like, hey, I want a hard shell taco.
Yeah, like a quadruple Big Mac.
Yeah, exactly. Like make a
Did
hard
that
shell
a couple
taco
times back in the day.
and then glue a soft shell taco to it with some cheese and call it good, or beans or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. The bacon, like breakfast crunch wrap, changed my life.
It's so good.
It was probably one of the best foods I've ever had. Let alone, I think that is the best single breakfast fast food item ever.
Ever. Of all time.
And now you can't find it because Taco Bell around here.
You should let me make you breakfast.
Quit doing
sometime.
breakfast.
That's my specialty.
If you can make it in a crunch wrap, I'll eat it.
I'm glad you brought it up, and I can't believe this is going to coincide. Rarely do I remember. This is going to sound so dumb when I say this.
No, go on.
When Pizza Hut announced their stuffed crust,
Yeah.
I remember when it happened.
Where were you?
I remember hearing it. Like, where were you when Pizza Hut announced their stuffed crust pizza? I remember it because I remember being at home watching TV and seeing the ad and going, "That's the craziest thing I've ever seen."
And I'm in.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And the first time I had a stuffed crust pizza, I was like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Because as a food fiend, a lot of people who are food fiends and just like to eat, cheese is a big...
Oh.
Cheese is one of those things that if you like cheese, there's no such thing as too much cheese.
Right.
So, like, you can eat a pizza and be like, this is great, but you're also like, how do I get more cheese on this?
Yeah.
And
Tom Ryan knew.
before stuffed crust, the only idea was, I guess you just melt more cheese and keep putting cheese on it until it's just unruly to eat.
Yeah. Until you're basically just eating cheese.
I had a stuffed crust like a few weeks ago. Like I get one every couple weeks.
Really?
Just because I'm like, I need
it.
that level of...
Yeah.
Because when you have that much cheese, and you're talking, when you get a stuffed crust pizza and you eat like 4 slices,
that's a lot
you
of
can
cheese.
You can feel like your bowels shudder in fear.
There's a heaviness
They're
to
like,
it.
what have you done? And but I'm glad that now I know who to attribute. But I do, hilariously enough, I'm being serious when I say that I do remember seeing that ad when I was like 13 or whatever, being like, That's so great.
It's just crazy to me that you can trace cheese stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut, the McGriddle, and what was the other thing? Oh, the Smash Burger.
All back to one
guy.
What a revolutionary.
Like, why are we not learning about this guy in school?
When you email him, can you put, like, at the very end, like, and also we have a podcast. We would love to talk to you.
Yeah. What's my email going to be? Just thank you?
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought that's what I was reaching out for.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
Send
honestly,
it tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I just thought that was fascinating, but also crazy that one guy, I mean, just the innovative mind to be able, like, hey, I'm just going to do stuff.
Have you ever had an idea or can think of an idea that you think would be an abomination but would probably be good?
I don't know. I wish I would have thought about that before. As in, like, what kind of food would I invent?
Yeah.
Or, like, what innovation to food as it is would I make? I don't know, because I'm usually fighting a couple of battles already. So I feel like I'm already defending, like chili and cinnamon rolls. I'm always out here.
You're always defending.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I've already got a couple hills I'm willing to die on. So I don't know if I've ever thought about, like, what would I do. But, like, chili and cinnamon rolls is really good. That was just normal for me growing up.
Yeah.
Sterling, friend of the pod. Friend of this side of the pod.
Depends on which team you're on,
I
love you, Sterling.
He dubbed me the chili and cinnamon roll czar of the South.
Well, I was just gonna say that. I was like, you don't have a crazy take. You're just on the wrong side of the playing field.
Yeah, I'm just spreading the good news. That's all.
You're a visitor, but you're on the home team side of the of the field.
Yeah, and then there's a snack that I think I referenced early on the podcast because I made that comment about how, like, everything's better in a tortilla.
Yeah. And
there's a guy at church that still will just, like, walk up to me and be like, "What about this?" And I'm like, "Let it go." But no, it's fun. Like, I was eating a brownie we had a meeting at church and there was dessert, like donuts or something. I was eating a donut. That's what it was. And he walks up to me. He's like, "You enjoying that donut?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Would it be better in a tortilla?" I'm like, "Shut up." I'm like, that was so long ago. But yes, probably. I'm like, probably. Do you have a tortilla?
Have you noticed that we're a lot more liberal in our art of sweets rather than of savory foods?
Yes.
I feel like people are a lot more willing to, like, agree to insanity as long as it's a sweet thing.
Yeah,
so it's like
Choco Taco.
Yeah, or like people frying Oreos.
Dude, yeah.
You hear about people frying Oreos, but you don't hear about people frying a steak.
That's true. Well, fried steak. I said that's true too fast.
Not what I had in my mind.
I understand what you mean.
I was thinking of, like, literally take a T-bone steak and drop it in in like a McDonald's fryer.
Yeah.
And be like, see what happens.
Yeah. But you're not talking about, like, the breaded, like, sirloin.
One of my ideas that I thought about, because when I was thinking, I normally don't think about it until it's, like, fair season, like right now.
Yeah.
But when I walk around and you see all these people frying all these desserts, I'm like, I had two ideas. And it's so funny that we're talking about food because I'm just thinking about all these ideas. And some of these I haven't thought about in a long time.
Yeah.
One thing I thought about was when I was younger with the stuffed crust is I know people have done, like, pizza roll-ups where they put pizza ingredients and they roll it, like, on a flatbread to where it's like I don't know what you call them when you roll something into a tube. But I was thinking, what if you took a pizza and you rolled it and then you fried that? Or
what would you call it?
I think, I don't know.
Pizza Rio?
Pizza, I don't know. Pizza in your face. I don't know. Something I think you would like in a tortilla, though, is my thought that has gotten the most backlash. I said this has probably been like 5 years ago. It was like online, 3 a.m, you're with the boys and you're just saying crazy stuff.
Sure.
I was thinking about Taco Bell, and I was thinking about what if you took...
As we do.
What if you fried a burrito? What if you took a burrito...
Like a chimichanga?
And you exactly.
Okay.
And you buttered it, and you put breading on it, and you did the whole, like, what you do with chicken breast where you're like, wet, dry.
Oh, you're talking about breading a burrito?
Breading a burrito and then frying it.
My heart just stopped for a second.
I know, dude.
As I was thinking about it.
It might go hard.
Maybe.
Because in my brain, I'm thinking,
might be the last thing you eat.
I love whenever you fry something that society tells you shouldn't fry, I'm like, it should have been fried.
Right.
Because
they're trying to keep you down.
Frying, when you fry something, it's just you're adding a layer of flavor onto the flavors already. So that's why when you fry Oreos or you fry Twinkies or whatever, that's why it's so good, is because nothing is being taken away. You're just adding a layer of flavor to it.
Right.
And so I'm like, well, if we're just going to mad science it, why don't we just keep going?
Yeah. Just
put everything you want in a huge burrito and then wet dry that burrito and fry it.
I saw something on Instagram where this guy, he took like a couple of cheeseburgers or something and put them in a food processor, and then he turned those into patties and then cooked them again and then put them between bread to like make he had like 3 burgers in one burger, and then he food processed that, and he just kept doing it until he had like 12 burgers in one burger. And I'm like, I don't know if that guy's gonna die or not.
Yeah,
like, are you about to, like, how many calories are you about to?
I was about to say, in theory, it's all still there. It's just been compacted, right?
Yeah.
So in theory, it's kind of like a black hole.
Yeah. So it's like
if he kept doing it eventually,
infinite burger hack.
Well, I don't know about infinite burger hack. It's just eventually you're gonna push it. You're gonna push it to the limit where like you can't get it back to the form of one burger.
Right. And I wonder.
Or you create a black hole and you kill everyone.
That's true. It just explodes. Oh, what I was gonna say. I think I mentioned this early on. Snack I like is you take a tortilla, slather it in peanut butter, and roll it up and dip that in applesauce. Man, that's good. So I'm fighting that battle too, because a lot of people think that's gross, and I'm like, you should try it. I don't think you'll think it's gross.
At this point, I think when you become an adult, you realize that like just try it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with trying it.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing you shouldn't try is if your body is telling you like this is like something that's going to make me sick.
Right.
But it's like any you should be willing and open to any combination of ingredients that are safe.
Right.
Because you got to push the boundaries.
Yeah.
Because there are flavor profiles out there we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
Or donning the hat that are being hidden from us.
Oh.
Because what about the dark side? See, we're talking about the good inventors who brought these things to the light, but what about the detractors, the people that told him this is too much?
Yeah. Stop.
Because there's somebody that told him this is too... Some imbecile, idiot, fool.
Yeah.
Some absolute degenerate,
yeah,
rotten waste of life.
Like Blockbuster CEO level.
Went to him when he was unveiling stuffed crust, and somebody said...
It'll never
That's
work.
wong.
It'll never
That's
work.
That's too
Tom.
much.
Yeah.
And to that person, I say, get lost.
Yeah. Loser.
I also think, and this is a hill I'll die on, we should be doing more of the, like, people give fair food and all that stuff such a bad rap because it's bad for you.
Right.
And I'm like, that's not what we're talking about when
like
we're talking about food.
Fried butter.
You got to assume it's all bad anyways.
Yeah.
You know? What I'm saying is we should spend more time doing stuff like that than like what rich people do with the whole like it's food but it's presented fun.
Right.
Instead of presenting, we should be more focused on making the new thing.
Right.
Instead of just making the same thing look goofier.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, if I was like a billionaire and I could have a home chef, I want Tom Ryan.
Yeah, and you'd be like, make me. You go in and he's got his lab coat on.
He would too.
And he's like, just tell me what flavors you want.
My kitchen would be 100% white or chrome, like it would look like a lab,
like a spaceship. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would have him with like the blackout goggles on his head. Like he never wears them, but he has to have them on his head.
And the white frazzled hair.
Yeah, and he does. I'll send you a picture of him.
Oh, that's awesome.
He looks like a...
Pick the picture that you want in the picture frame.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
It's going to be our first GDF memorial.
I hope he's alive.
We should email him.
Pre-moment of silence for Tom Ryan.
We should
just
email
in case.
him.
I'm gonna. Anyway, like I would want him to be my home chef and be like, I don't care what he wants, I'm gonna pay him. And I'm just gonna kick back and like he'll hit me in the morning with a McGriddle, maybe in the afternoon I'm like I could go for a smash burger, and then it's dinner time and I'm like, Tom, I'd like something new.
At dinner time you sit down and he goes, what would you like to feel today? And you go, I want to feel rage. And he's like, pops the goggles on.
Oh, that's funny. So do you think like as far as food innovation goes,
Yeah.
like where are you at
I
with
think stuffed crust pizza is probably the greatest thing to ever happen to food.
Yeah. Well, what if we expanded on that? What if we
Okay.
did pizza stuffed crust pizza? So like instead of just cheese, you're putting pepperoni and sausage and
So
sauce
like
in there
what
too.
the food processor guy did.
Yeah.
But
I think we might have talked about this because my idea before I even knew about Tom Ryan, I was like, what if we did calzone crust pizza? You know what I'm talking about? Like
there are people doing that.
really? Oh man.
Now,
Well,
not to the level you're describing.
prepare for a lawsuit because that was my idea.
But there are people who have done a calzone style pizza where it's had
Really?
a crust on the top, but not.
I'm talking the crust is a calzone.
Yeah.
Like it's crust size roughly because it's stuffed. It's gonna be a little bigger than normal crust.
Okay, never mind.
But I
know
want
what you're talking
I
about.
want
Yeah.
cheese and meat in there, rolled up in there. That way, when you're done with your pizza, you have a calzone.
No wait, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Pizza Hut did that for
Really?
a time. They put like sausage or pepperoni in the stuffed crust.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's probably Tom too.
Now here's what I was thinking.
He was just too humble to admit
let's
it in
take
this
it.
article.
Let's take it up a notch.
Yeah.
I think you should lay out a huge pizza base with just imagine a pizza dough
Okay.
with the pizza calzone crust that you've described.
Mm-hmm.
But now in this huge pizza arena, put another fully made pizza in that,
Okay.
and then cover that in sauce and cheese and cook it again. So you have pizza stuffed pizza.
It's like a pizza coliseum, a pizza
Exactly. A pizza-seum, but the gore and bloodshed is just another pizza.
It almost sounds like deep dish.
I'll send you a picture. But like somebody,
Yeah.
because somebody made something where they cooked the pizza and it had crust like a calzone, but when they cut into it, it was just cheese. Like they pulled it and it was like overflowing the amount of cheese that was
That's
in it.
crazy.
But instead of
probably
overflowing, it's just like
$300.
you cut it open and you pull the pizza slice to reveal another pizza slice.
Pizzaception.
Pizzaception. That's
what we
exactly
call it.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Okay. Trademark it.
I'm two ways. I'm always pro more because I'm a glutton. So I'm always pro let's make it bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think one thing that we could maybe innovate in the food industry is more extreme flavors.
Mm.
So I'm talking, when I say that, I mean like people primarily, when it comes to making things more extreme, they went heat.
Mm-hmm.
You remember there was a craze for a few years where it was always like every year there was a new pepper,
Yeah.
there was a new thing. But let's not focus on just heat. Let's
Nah.
focus on the flavors and making the flavors
Yeah, we don't-
harder.
We don't need a Nashville hot pizza.
Right. We
Yeah.
need imagine if you could make cheese cheesier and more pronounced. But I'm talking
I
not
think Cheez-It's working on that.
not
right
in
now.
the
I woke
not-
up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
not in the physical sense. I'm
Uh-huh.
talking in what is experienced by the user.
Okay.
So I'm saying like when you taste something and you
We're
hit
talking
that
about
taste,
cheese in its heavenly form.
right? Exactly.
Okay.
We're talking the spiritual battle.
Transfigured
We're
cheese.
talking this, yeah.
Transfiguration
So I'm
cheese.
talking like in the same way that heat elevates, where you have something you're like, ooh, that's hot, and then you have something brutal and you're like
more hot.
and you have that
Yeah.
reaction. But do that on a flavor level.
Okay, so more cheese.
More flavor.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily need to be more of a physical thing. It doesn't. We don't need more cheese. I want the same amount of
Right.
cheese,
Cheese in a more pure form.
but in a
Refined cheese.
in a more experiential fashion.
I understand. I'm following you. I just don't know how to describe it. I don't know.
Yeah,
If,
that's as close as I can think
Yeah.
to describe it.
yeah. No,
But
I'm
let's
following you.
push the boundary of flavors.
Yeah.
Let's make ice cream
Cheese.
experience.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was just saying the experience of like making it hit harder, essentially like a drug addict.
Have
where
you
it's like-
had fried ice cream?
no.
It's pretty good.
But I'm saying like instead, let's graduate
Mm-hmm.
from. I don't know if I could say that.
Okay.
I was gonna say let's graduate from misdemeanor food flavor to like felony food
Okay,
flavor. Like let's increase the severity of the flavor.
Right. Yeah. Like if cheese was a crime, let's
Yeah.
get life.
Exactly.
Yeah. That could be your slogan.
Yeah.
I'm doing life.
But that's, like something that would move you. Now I might have to figure out how to make something because I want something
hit up Tom because he has a PhD in flavor and fragrance
I'm going
chemistry.
to. I'm going to send him a separate email and be
Yeah.
like, here's what I'm trying to, not what I'm trying to create. Here's what I'm trying to
Accomplish.
make somebody experience.
Achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want a purveyor of sweets to be so overwhelmed with the feeling that their palate relays to them that they weep.
Yeah. Like if you went on like one of those Food Network shows, you want the judges to cry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know that video that was viral a long time ago of the ice cream taste tester, like the professional taste tester, where he's like,
yeah.
I want him to do that and then pass out.
Yeah. Okay.
I want him to be like, I got to cover all 1,000 taste buds.
Yeah.
And pass out.
Like, I want Gordon Ramsay to quit his job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he tasted what I made.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like, just stick to selling Hexclad.
Yeah.
Like, I got the food from here. I'll take care of
Not
the
even
flavor.
the food, just the flavor. I got to figure out how to get the flavor.
Guy Fieri, Flavor Town?
Yeah, Flavor Town.
We need to take him to Flavor City.
I want him to get so fired up that he, like, sells all his earthly belongings.
Upstate
like,
Flavor-opia.
I'm going to journey on this flavor journey.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get there one day. We'll start working on that one. Other examples of innovation. This is from MASH.
Some people who just...
This is from a MASH article.
Okay.
And MASH is like a food blog, like pretty famous. So these are like menu items that changed the game. And they started off with an obligatory Impossible Whopper. Burger King Impossible Whopper, which I've never had one. My understanding is it was the first non-meat burger that was actually good.
Yeah.
So, good for them.
Well, it was a game changer. It wasn't a game changer for us, but it was a game changer for vegans.
Yeah, if I was a vegan, I'd be all over that probably.
I remember when that happened and vegans were like, finally.
Yeah.
Now, I never knew a vegan at the time because we live in the South, so there's not a huge majority of vegans. Yeah. I don't know where. We'll have to look up that stat. Where is the most amount of vegans?
I have
in
a
the
guess.
US? What's your guess?
I don't know if I should say.
I'll say mine.
I'm going to say...
Seattle, Washington.
Ooh, that's a good guess. I was going to say either San Francisco or Portland. But if we're talking per capita. Because if we're talking sheer number, I'm going to go like L.A. or New York City or something.
That's true. Yeah.
But per capita, I was going to say like Portland probably.
Okay.
Yeah. But Seattle's a good guess. Okay. Sticking with Burger King for a second. Chicken fries.
That's a hitter.
Yeah. Do you remember how good they were when they first came out?
They were so good.
They're not that good anymore.
I know.
And I don't
There's
know
a
if
lot
it's
of food that has fallen.
Yeah. And it's like, have I aged out? Or because it left for a while and came back.
No,
and I think
flavor 100% changes.
Yeah, when it came back,
they bring it
wasn't
back,
as
they
good.
change it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
The most egregious instance of that,
in
my opinion, is Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets.
Haven't had them recently.
Brother, I might cry talking about this. This is so upsetting.
Tell the people what they took from you.
They took everything from me. And I want to clarify that if you're out there and you have the original spicy nugget recipe, you need to come out. Yeah. Right? You need to come into the light and you need to show the world that there's still hope. Because right now it's a dark place.
Yeah.
The first time they released the spicy chicken nuggets, like their grand unveiling, you could just replace chicken nuggets.
Really?
Like, they would have not had a need to continue selling regular nuggets because the flavor of the spicy chicken nuggets was so good. It wasn't extremely hot, but it was so flavorful, and the flavor was so good.
Yeah.
And it was only a limited time thing, so you had it for a few months, and then it left, and you were like, parting is such sweet sorrow, and you move on with life. Well, then they bring it back, and you get hyped up. You're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy. Butchered. It was so I probably weep the first time I ate it because I was like, what have they done to my boy? What have they done to my boy? Like, it was so sad. That's probably when I think about something that has returned and it not been as good, that's the number one. That's the most egregious.
That's tough.
Loss. So now I'm mad.
Major L on the industry.
So sad.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Anyway. Okay, continuing with innovation. The KFC Double Down.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. It's a chicken sandwich.
Okay.
But instead of bread, it's just chicken.
Oh, yeah. Instead of the buns. Okay, I remember now.
So it's basically 2 KFC chicken patties as the buns, and then between the chicken patties is bacon and cheese.
Right.
And it is so bad for you that
you got to sign a waiver.
Legit nutritionists, there was like an outcry Like health nuts were like, you can't do this. Like you're gonna set the health industry back 10 years if you release this item. This is literally what they said. Nutritionists wrote letters to KFC asking them not to advertise this item within 500 yards of schools. Like they're like, you're gonna kill our children. That's how worried they were about the KFC Double Down.
Do you know what I hear when you read that?
What?
I hear
the world's smallest violin. Yeah.
Listen, when you're truly innovating,
Yeah.
there's going to be losses.
What's the bowl? The KFC bowl?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like mashed potatoes, chicken, corn, gravy, like everything KFC does in a bowl. They were mad about that too.
That's crazy.
They were mad about that
Listen, when there's innovation, there's going to be loss. There's going to be setbacks.
Yeah.
Does that mean we should just not
Yeah.
push forward?
Yeah, the Colonel Sanders, he said you either get on the bus or you get run over by the bus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is like the AI conversation. It's like, yeah, there are implications, but
Yeah, and I love that
does
it's
that
called...
mean we should just all give up?
Yeah. I love that it's called the Double Down because they were like, we're doing it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Good
Like
for them.
They doubled down.
Good for KFC and
Literally and
standing
figuratively.
on their laurels.
Yeah. So, anyway,
That's awesome.
we mentioned Tom Ryan invented the McGriddle
Yeah.
earlier. These are not necessarily attributed to him, at least not that I could prove, but the McMuffin was a big innovation.
Very huge.
Yeah, I make those at home on an English muffin, fried egg, ham.
Coming over to your house for
Yeah,
breakfast.
super good. The McRib, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
and that's a big deal because it comes and goes.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had one. I had like
They're not good.
a McRib at school
Yeah.
growing up, and I assume
Right.
it's the same thing. I don't know that it is,
But I also have to clarify, the people who had the original, I think I think the McRib went through the same thing as the Wendy's Spicy Nuggets.
Yeah.
Because first generation McRib eaters
Yeah.
were like, it's the best thing ever.
yeah,
Because I'm fourth generation. Like,
Sure.
I didn't have a McRib until it had returned for like the seventh time.
right,
And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then I didn't like it.
right.
But it's like, okay, well, how much have they ruined? Because
Sure.
you can't keep a good thing.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it for
Yeah.
29 cents a pop, so they can
Yeah.
sell it for $3. And,
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
But revolutionary, none the same.
Yeah. In-N-Out, Animal Style. Have you been to In-N-Out?
Animal style is good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
In-N-Out's a great example of a restaurant that knows what they're doing, because there's always controversy. You know, everybody thinks In-N-Out's the best or Whataburger's the best. I'm a Runza guy, a Nebraska chain. Like, I've had In-N-Out and it's good. The thing is, they only sell like 3 things.
Yeah.
Like they sell burgers and fries.
Kind of like Steak and Shake.
Yeah,
Not
it's
Steak and
like-
Shake, sorry, the Five Guys.
Yeah, they're like, this is what we do best, so
Yeah.
this is what we're gonna do.
Enjoy.
Now the Animal Style thing, I think, is like a secret menu deal where it's like you got to know to ask for it, and they douse it in their secret sauce and fried onions, and that you get Animal Style fries, Animal Style burger.
I'm about to go animal style.
Yeah, right, dude. So yeah, Animal Style was a big innovation. Here's a big one for this time of year: Starbucks pumpkin spice latte.
In my opinion, again, I think I'm going to be in the minority here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the pumpkin spice latte gets the same treatment as pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Everyone I have talked to, because I'll confess, I used to be that person. I used to be like, pumpkin spice? That's gross.
Yeah.
And then I had one like a few years ago. I was like, oh, this is actually awesome.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason people are drinking it and they
Yeah.
like it so much.
Yeah,
So
it's good.
I think the people who are being like, it's trash, it's gross, throw it away. I'm like,
Yeah.
have you had it?
They're just anti-trendy, anti-craze.
And I'm like, well, go get one
Because like
and then
pumpkin,
report back.
Yeah, pumpkin spice lattes are like the token like white girl drink.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how people see it. But I'm like, yeah, go try it.
Go try it, though.
Have you had it?
Maybe you'll be a white girl on
Yeah,
TikTok.
exactly. You'll be
You'll
walking
be
around
posting.
and
You'll be
in-
posting just the same.
what do they call it? Han Solo season.
Yeah,
have, like-
they all wear the
Yeah.
same thing.
Like the tall boots
jeans and the
and-
tall boots and
yeah.
the furry vest
With the pumpkin spice
Yeah.
latte. Yeah. You could be one of them. Dairy Queen's Blizzard.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was a big innovation. I
Ice
heard
cream that doesn't fall.
I heard a story about the dumping it up and down thing, and I don't remember it well enough to tell it now. But it was pretty interesting when I heard it. So I'll read up. I wish I would have thought about it, but I'll read up on it and report back. And then I added this one. This wasn't on the article. Taco Bell. Literally everything they do, I think, is an innovation. Like, we already went over this a little bit, but like double-decker taco, Crunchwrap, Supreme, the Gordita, quesarito. I mentioned the breakfast Crunchwrap. Like, literally everything Taco Bell does.
I remember, talking about I remember the first time I had a cheesy gordita crunch because I saw it on the menu and went, just not even seeing what it was. I just saw the picture.
Yeah.
I saw the picture and went, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I had one and was like, this is awesome.
Remember the Frito burrito?
No.
Man, I wish they'd bring that back.
That.
Remember the 89-cent cheesy double beef burrito?
Look at what they took from us.
I know. Now it's $1.89. What food do you think you could eat every day?
Oh, gosh.
It can be an item. It can be a cuisine. It could be a singular thing or a at-large thing.
Okay. I think emotionally, there's a few things. Because it changes, you know.
Sure.
Now, some things you could, well, I don't need to get in the philosophicals. I was going to start bringing in the stuff that nobody cares about, like your health.
Yeah, it's not that
we
deep.
don't care. We're not talking about that.
Yeah, this is imaginary.
I could probably eat steak for every meal. I could do steak every day.
Steak every day.
Every day.
Okay.
And I could do hibachi every day.
Okay.
Every
little variety there.
Single day.
Okay. Cool.
Now, I would steak. I could never mind. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take steak back because I think eventually I would tire of it.
It
but
gets heavy. Yeah.
Hibachi.
Sure.
Now, hibachi steak. I'm going to be very specific.
Yeah.
I have an order, a real big boy order that I eat every time I go to this local hibachi place that's right by my house.
Yeah.
I get hibachi steak rare, so it comes with a generous portion of rice, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of steak, and then I get an order of gyoza on the side.
What's that?
So gyoza, it's like fried dumplings.
Okay.
I could eat that meal until I died of it. For real, I'm not joking. When you ask me if there was one thing that I could eat every single day and not get tired of it, I would have my 100th meal, because over the last year I've probably eaten it 40 times.
Okay.
So I'm already kind of living it out.
Yeah, dude, you're a lifer.
Because I don't think a week has gone by in 2025 that I have not eaten that meal at least once.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's up there for me. What about you?
I think I could eat Mexican food every day.
Just Taco Bell every single day?
Not necessarily Taco Bell.
Or just Mexican food in general?
I think I could eat Taco Bell every day.
Yeah.
Let me put that on record. But I'm talking Mexican food in general. Like, whether it was being made at home or a restaurant, like I just think I could do that kind of food every day.
Can you get specific, like one meal?
I think I could do. There's a local place here that I found a menu item that I like. Asada con queso. Yeah. And it's just like, it's steak with melted cheese over it, like the steak, like flavorful steak strips, melted white cheese, beans and rice on the side with tortillas, and you kind of build your own taco. I think I could eat that every day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chips and salsa is what's the top tier when you're doing tier lists?
S tier.
S tier, which means
S means the best.
It's like success.
Super.
Success. I think that's S tier for me. I think Mexican food in general is, but I think that like chips and salsa, all that stuff, like the flavor does not get better for me.
Right.
Than Mexican food.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
So you think like, if you got to choose your last meal, you think you'd go with hibachi? Like, this is the last thing I'm going to eat.
I don't think I would go with hibachi.
I'm not even talking about like you're on death row. I'm talking about like, hey, let's go back to Spooktober. Hey, aliens are coming on November 18th.
Yeah.
What are you eating on November 17th? You're like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm just going to...
Not where I thought you were going to go.
I'm going to live it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask it this way. Okay, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's funny that you said that about the world ending, because I was like, all this stuff that we talked about in Spooktober about like I3 Atlas and everybody, it's like, I saw a funny comment where these people keep picking these random details to get off topic for a second. Mm-hmm. They pick all these details and they're like, this is why it's alien. And one person commented, and I laughed so hard, they're like, cool. What am I supposed to do? Not go to work tomorrow? And I was like, that's true. Yeah. Even if it did come out, it's like, what are we going to do? Just not go to work tomorrow?
It's like, so how does this affect my life?
Yeah. But, no, if the Grim Reaper came to me and he was like, I got to take in tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I would have... Well, you know, with death row you eat till you get sick.
Right.
So my meal is... What just came to me is I would have an outlaw ribeye from Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
With a loaded sweet potato, loaded asparagus. Then...
What's loaded asparagus?
Their asparagus. I just threw it out
Okay.
there. I don't know why I said that.
I was like,
It
did they
just
put
came
like
to me.
cheese and bacon on it?
No,
That's
just
crazy.
regular asparagus.
Okay, go on.
So I'd have that. Then I would have a finger snack and a large onion ring from Danny's Fried Chicken. And then I would probably have 3 scoops of Baskin-Robbins Rocky Road ice cream.
Nice.
And that would be my... That would check my boxes.
So you'd slurp up the last spoonful of ice cream and be like, I'm good. I'm ready.
I'm good. Yeah.
And then by then the Grim Reaper's just crying.
I'd be like, you don't even... Yeah, because what you just witnessed happen?
He's like, how can I take this man from this
He's
point?
like, that's disgusting. He's getting ready.
I've seen a lot.
He's getting ready to get me, and I'm already gone.
Yeah.
He's like, you have till tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't need tomorrow.
Yeah. He's like, I'm good to go. Yeah. And then he's like, what just happened? As he's watching your spirit leave your body. He's like, that's a first. I don't know. I think that I'm surprised you didn't mention cheese stuffed crust.
Yeah.
You're like, I've had enough of that.
I'm just going what's on the soul.
I got you. I feel you.
That was on my soul.
Yeah. Well, now I want asada con queso and chips and salsa. But, yeah, I think I'm a big, like, memorial guy where, like, every year on my birthday, like, I'm like, this is the day. Like, we eat pretty much what we want to throughout the year.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's certain things that I like that I'm like, on my birthday, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And it changes. The past couple of years, it's been the same thing. It's been a local Mexican restaurant. It's a grande burrito, burrito gandaya is what it's called, and it's huge, but it's delicious. And so I'm like, I probably want like that, and then chips and queso because it's a special day.
Great choice.
And then let me think. I don't know if I probably, and I know I'm the one that asked this question, but I didn't really think about what my answer would be. So I don't know.
Come on, dude.
I know, my bad.
All right, let's just role play.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
this is probably what I'd want right
Okay.
now. Like, if I'm like, okay, I'm putting in an order. Like, I want a burrito gandaya. I want queso and salsa. I want, you know what? I want Qdoba's chips and queso.
Okay.
Because there's no Qdoba around here, and it makes me sad a couple times a year that I can't get their chips and queso. I want a chocolate extreme blizzard from
Great.
Dairy Queen.
Great choice.
Yeah. And I'm having trouble imagining like a large spread. I'd probably want some like appetizer type things because you know how I do.
Yeah.
You know, get me some finger foods.
Yeah.
You know, chicken fingers, French fries, some sort of like chip and dip combination in advance of the chips and queso. But yeah, I'd probably just want like a good spread. Like a couple of
It's a great choice.
Like a couple of main things and then just a spread.
Yeah.
There's a hamburger dip we make for game days that I like a lot. I'd probably want some of that. Like just some of like your favorite things that you've had, just all
Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I imagine that. But I was going to ask you, when I said let me ask it another way, I was going to say, since you hate Thanksgiving, instead of having like turkey and dressing, like what would you, like, okay, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Okay.
What would you have instead? Like, have you seen Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
You
Like,
know,
what would I have instead?
Yeah, like on Thanksgiving they have like Taco Bell and KFC and pizza, like all, like they just get all this
I've done
stuff.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Okay.
Like we've done a lot of the catered Thanksgivings. Like we've
Mhm.
had a Cracker Barrel Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a Publix Thanksgiving. Like we've done that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not new territory to me.
Okay.
But if I had my Thanksgiving,
Because you don't like turkey, right?
right.
Right. So what would you have instead? Like you are now
Honestly, what I'm thinking about doing this Thanksgiving is go a little early.
Thanksgiving. Okay.
Because this Thanksgiving we're not going to be at home. We're going to be traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think what I would want to do as of right now, I want to kind of go early and be like, let's go get a bunch of Danny's fried chicken.
Okay.
From my hometown, and just get 100 chicken fingers and like a bunch of onion rings and some fries and coleslaw and that kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That'll be good.
Nice.
Now, what about you? If you had to do an alternate Thanksgiving.
See, I like turkey. I'd probably still want to like maintain the spirit.
A lot of the stuff, yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, at the very last minute, we had to cancel our Thanksgiving plans because we had a pretty contagious illness pop up in the with the kids, and so we stayed home. And I'm like, we don't need a whole turkey, so I went and got like a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And we smoked chicken for Thanksgiving, and then kind of did like I like the green bean casserole, and I like the mashed potatoes and that sort of stuff. I like the turkey. So it's hard for me to imagine Thanksgiving without any of that. But if I had to do it, I'd probably do it like a giant like Mexican spread. Mm-hmm. Like if we're changing it, let's change it all the way.
Yeah.
So like we're going Mexican cuisine, like a big taco bar, nacho bar type thing.
Yeah.
Where you just like assemble whatever you want.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So that's my answer. Yeah.
Pretty good. I thought you were going to say like, let's just order the entire Taco Bell menu twice and put it on a table.
Yeah. Let's get a couple 12
That'd be
packs.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I have a request before. I know we're wrapping up. We're
Yeah.
about to get out of here.
Yeah.
I have one request. When we do one of our Christmas episodes, since we're on the topic of food, I would like to request your Christmas tree dip for the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll make something as well if
Yeah.
we want to make a little like.
I forgot
we can
about
just
that.
Snack on, because dude, I've been thinking about ever since we put the tree up.
Yeah.
No, before that, when we started threatening to put the tree up, I was thinking about
September.
I was starting to think about the Christmas like foods and things like that.
Yeah.
And I thought I do got to get me some of Josh's Christmas tree dip.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Not my recipe, but I did find it. So
yeah.
Columbus
well, again,
rules.
my only yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoink.
I found it. Yeah. No, I'll make that.
Nice.
We can do that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, man.
We'll make it happen.
You got anything before we want to get out of here?
No, that's it. Hey, if you guys have any lingering thoughts on any of these dumb debates or any of the food stuff we talked about today, or just questions, ideas, confessions that you have, you can hit us up at Good Dumb Fun on all socials. You can hit us up on gooddumbfunshow@gmail.com. Please call in with a speak pipe. All those links are in the description of whatever you're listening to this on. Be sure to like and subscribe unless you don't want to, and be sure to tell your good dumb friends about us. I've been Josh.
I've been Patrick.
And this has been the Good Dumb Fun Show. All right.
Dude, we got to start bringing food here.
Sorry to do that.
No, dude.